and right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Rich. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brandon Smith with a nice rush to get him down.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Operating from the gun. Rich. He finds his man, complete. It's Stanley. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Rich. Flushed it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return, and it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession, gigantic. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Throwing after the interception, Kaufman. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only did they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
The extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And out now come the Seahawks. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Throwing after the interception. Kaufman. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Kaufman. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Seahawks send out their punter, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Dances by him. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to give them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. They run the counter. It's Stanley. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly. I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. As Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Kaufman caught. It's Wilson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. To throw on 2nd down. Kaufman.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
To throw on 3rd down. Kaufman. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Operating from the gun, Kaufman. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Kaufman. And to the left side here, Wilson.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, Kaufman. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 29-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Kaufman. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Falcons are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 56 the month, boys, 56.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Stanley. And he's got room. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 29-yard line.
198 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Big run here in the 4th as they continue to wear down this defense.
And that's when the offensive line coach clicks onto the headset and says, head coach, offense coordinator, let my guys fire out and hit people. We're wearing them down. Let's finish them off with the running game.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier down at the 25. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Stanley. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. On 3rd down, it's Stanley.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Brandon, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission.
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
On 1st and 10, Rich. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. to throw. Rich. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And that one really pushes him back. A loss of 9. And now it's 3rd and goal after the sack.
Well, tell the statistician to add another one to their impressive total today. Great week for the defensive front. A tough one for that offensive line. Quarterback getting right back behind that line, hoping for more time, attempt a likely 3rd down pass.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Up the middle they go. Stanley, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Defense keeps him out of the end zone there. Now, will they go for it? And if so, can they do it one more time?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it going for it, because what we've seen from the defense so far, every gap is taken care of. Everyone is sound in their coverage. No one is breaking free, and those ball carriers are getting tagged. If I were them, I'd think very hard about just taking 3 points and taking their dignity and moving on.
And the ball's at the 2, spotted at the 2, so a pretty good chunk to go. Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long. And they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. And their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the 4th.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Kaufman.
He completes this to Walker.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. On 3rd and 2, Kaufman.
Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw.
Kaufman, throw out wide to Walker. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, Kaufman. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
The Falcons are Super Bowl bound. Time for us to sign off. Thanks for watching, and good night.
And And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.